Well, thank you everyone for joining us this afternoon, this morning, wherever you're located, for our Benefits Open Enrollment webcast with Evosys and Known to You. Before we get started, I just wanted to let everyone know that if you have any questions throughout the session today, to please place them in the questions area on the right-hand side of your screen, and they will be addressed throughout the session. As a quick introduction, my name is Audrey Porter, and I'm a sales manager here at Evosys. I've been with the company for 2.5 years and have been working with HR technology for over 20 years now, and have over 7 years of experience with Oracle solutions. Now I'll turn it over to April from Known to You for her introduction.
Hi, everybody. My name is April O'Connell. I'm the Director of Client Services at Known to You. I have been with the company for a little over 3 years and have over 20 years experience in the benefit administration, healthcare, and EDI space. One note for today, Buddy Kretzky from Known to You unfortunately will not be joining us. He got stuck with some of those flight issues that's going on, and he's currently in the air. So Audrey and I will be presenting today.
Awesome, thanks April. And today, what we'll be reviewing, we'll be providing a brief background on Evosys and Known to You for those of you who are not familiar with us. We'll be doing an overview of Benefits Open Enrollment, the challenges that you may face, as well as Oracle Cloud Benefits and the Known to You integration. And we'll also be exploring FAQs, critical choices, and checklists to ensure that you can make open enrollment a non-event. And then finally, we'll have a Q&A session for any questions that were not answered during the session today. Just to give you a little bit of background on Evosys, we're an Oracle Platinum partner and a global provider of Oracle software consulting services, which include implementations, managed services, support, platform as a service innovations, and technology, just to highlight a few. We have over 1,200 cloud customers, and we operate in over 30 countries with a very strong presence in North America. We have over 2,000 consultants who have helped us to obtain over 40 awards and accreditations, including Oracle's HCM and ERP Partners of the Year. It's also important to note that we do cover all 8 Oracle Cloud pillars, including HCM, ERP, SCM, to name a few. Additionally, we have significant on-prem experience, including PeopleSoft, EBS, and SAP, and have successfully migrated over 100 on-prem clients to the Oracle Cloud.
And a little bit about Known to You. Known to You is a cloud-based data exchange platform that helps clients take their employee and benefit data from their HCM system, then transforms and transmits that data in the vendor-specific file format to those various vendors. We will send over 400 million records this year to the various benefit carriers. We have over 500 pre-built file specifications in our library. That plus our AI technologies, we are able to provide clients with high quality, low cost, and fast implementations. We have over 100 cloud customers, which our cloud data exchange dashboard provides real-time processing of the files, lots of self-service capabilities, total visibility of file metrics and analytics. We also provide year-round support for mid-year changes and open enrollment. We have a high focus on customer service. We have dedicated teams to help with the file implementation project, as well as the ongoing support with fast responses to any questions and items that you need addressed. And then one thing to highlight, we have lowered our prices over the last 4 years.
Thanks, April. Now we're going to get into the content of the webcast today, specifically benefits open enrollment. So in the US, open enrollment is an annual event during which employees may elect to change the benefit options available through their employer. This includes benefits such as health, dental, and life insurance, and even includes ancillary benefits such as legal services and pet insurance, depending on the employer. During the open enrollment window, both employers and the healthcare marketplace enable individuals to update existing elections or make new elections by allowing them to complete online or paper applications with their selections. Open enrollment really is an opportunity for both employees and employers. For example, during this period, employees can enroll in a plan if they're not currently enrolled. They can change their coverage from one plan to another. They can change the enrollment status of family members and even decline coverages that they do not require. From an employer's perspective, open enrollment provides the opportunity to modify plans, update rates and benefit offerings where appropriate, and add new benefit offerings too. And it also gives organizations the opportunity to select different vendors for the year. Generally, open enrollment elections and coverage begin on January 1st. The new rates may begin on or before January 1st, and the coverage will begin on January 1st. The previous year's coverages will end the day before the event date. It is important to note, though, that each company can choose the effective date based on your business requirements. We've put together a timeline of key activities for open enrollment. As you can see, in the month of October, generally, this is where you'll be finalizing your vendor changes, updating plan configurations, as well as running a trial open enrollment to test performance, as well as to test that self-service enrollment feature. In November, admin activities for starting the open enrollment occur. This is where you will evaluate event participants, enroll in default benefits if applicable. Throughout the month of November, this is where participants will enter elections using the self-service guided process. Benefits administrators can enter elections on behalf of employees as well. And this is also a time for upkeep and daily check-in for smooth operations. Generally, the 2nd through the 15th, this is when benefit administrators may still enter elections as necessary by setting a session effective date within the enrollment period of November. And December 15th, you would run the enrollment process to close all elections.
From the month of December, that's typically when your benefit carriers are going to want to receive those open enrollment data files. More specifically, your health benefits, those that are usually tied to ID cards, they're going to want to see those files those first 2 weeks of December. And then the rest of those benefits that don't have ID card relationships will roll through the end of that month as you continue to clean up those different enrollments and ensure that people have made those elections.
Okay, great. And this next slide outlines some of the common challenges to be aware of during the open enrollment process, including employee considerations such as informing employees about the new plans and associated rates, as well as ensuring that your employees are properly trained to go through the open enrollment process and that they're provided with up-to-date data to make informed decisions about their elections. On the employer side, employers need to ensure legal compliance, address any payroll impact, as well as assess new interface requirements and ensure that all deadlines are hit. Oracle Benefits, a global rules-based benefits application, is part of Oracle Cloud HCM, and it enables employers to manage and deliver their benefits program to meet their organizational goals and requirements. Oracle Benefits is flexible in nature and includes all the features listed, such as self-enrollment, billing, and payroll integrations, and complete benefits enrollment processing. While Oracle has vendor integration capabilities, this is an area where known to you comes into play to ensure integration success by leveraging their extensive integration experience.
Known to You is focused on providing clients fast implementations with high quality file setups and cost-effective integrations. We use revolutionary technology with the large library of those pre-built file specifications to speed up the file implementation timelines. We take on heavy lifting from the benefits HR representatives for the clients, working with the vendors, setting up those files, setting up the connectivity to send those files, and also with obtaining all of the documentation we need from the vendors to do data mapping and finalize those file setups. Clients are provided year-round support as well as real-time visibility into all file activity using our CDX dashboard. It also helps clients with metrics and analytics as well as notifications on file delivery and data validation.
By working with Evosys and known to you, the following issues will be mitigated through our joint implementation and integration services. So as you can see in the green boxes, those are the areas that will be mitigated through the implementation portion with Evosys. And the blue area highlights the areas that known to you will help mitigate through their integration services. We've put together a list of frequently asked questions for the open enrollment period. I promise I'm not going to walk through each and every one with you, but just wanted to highlight some of the commonly asked questions regarding open enrollment. Questions that often come up include, dependents are not showing up, what do I do? Dependents need to be addressed before the open enrollment period. If added later, then you will need to reprocess the life event. Additionally, another question that often comes up is, we have a new vendor. Should we create a point-to-point integration for the enrollment files? You certainly could do this, but that would add more overhead for you. This is where we would recommend that you subscribe to known to you services to alleviate risks.
And then from a known to you perspective, setting up your integrations and specifically for the open enrollment time period, we do receive a lot of questions relating to when should I send my open enrollment file? What requirements or specific information do we need around the open enrollment file naming conventions? And we help you work with your different vendors to have those specific conversations and provide those specific questions on what to ask those vendors. You would work directly with the vendor to confirm that open enrollment file date, as well as working out if they need a specific file naming convention. And then once you have those requirements, working directly with known to you to help set those up. So we walk you through that end-to-end open enrollment process.
And I'll turn it over to you, Akash.
Thanks very much. So when it comes to open enrollments, there are some critical choices that we recommend our customers make. And this is primarily for customers who are running the Oracle Cloud Benefits, and that's most of you. While you are doing the open enrollments, a question that always comes up is whether or not you are doing active enrollments or are you looking for a passive enrollment. So what does that mean? So typically active enrollments are done when you are changing the system, you are moving off of a legacy system and coming into Oracle, and you are starting fresh. So you want all employees to log in to the benefits module and make their election as if they were doing it for the first time. In the case of passive enrollments, is either you are having a historical data transformation happen and then transition that into the new system, or you are running open enrollment subsequently with subsequent years, and you've been live for a week. So depending upon whether it is active or passive, you may want to enforce the employees to come in and make elections, or you may want to just default the elections if they do not come in and make any changes. And this configuration helps specifically for the plans such as medical, dental, vision, life, AD&D, etc., where you can define that if there is a default enrollment rule, which means if somebody does not come in and explicitly makes their elections, what is going to happen, and this will help you manage that entire expectation. Next slide. And same
Oops,
also is oops, yeah, one previous. Yeah.
did I go too fast?
Yeah. All right. So
Sorry about that.
uh, one more slide, Audrey. Next.
Oh, this one.
Yeah. Perfect. All right. All right. So similar to that, you also have to make some choices when it comes to HSA, FSA kind of plans where there isn't a default per se. So you have to make elections. Otherwise, you basically lose that coverage, or not a coverage per se, more of a contribution. So you would want the employees to at least go in and make their contributions for the next year. And if they decide not to, basically, it means that they are not contributing. And that the screen that you see on here is the configuration that you do in order to make that selection or that configuration on that particular plans. Okay. Next. One very important piece is the reinstatement rule. So basically what this means is that if there is a change, you've done all your preparation and you're about to, launch the open enrollments, and you suddenly realize, hey, we are missing enrollment for this particular plan that never came in, or there is a plan change at the last moment. This happens very often. Okay, and you would want that all enrollments be backed out, or you are in the middle of an open enrollment, and you're still waiting on some rates to be finalized, and you got those rates finalized in mid of your open enrollments, and you want to push it back and restart. So the reinstatement rules come in really handy when it comes to these kind of events. And you may think that why would something like that happen? We've made all the preparation and such, but there are situations, and a lot of our customers do ask us about this, and there could be certain things which is unforeseen. There could be certain things which we knew were going to happen, etc. So this is just kind of a safety net that you can always look at and have, so that you can go back to the previously stable version of your enrollment, basically the status quo, and you can maintain that, and you can fall back on that safe point, which helps you go back to that situation and not have anything impacted with your current enrollments, even though you might have something going on with the open enrollments. So this is a very good feature that we always recommend our customers to use as a safety net. All right. Next slide, please.
Thanks, Akash.
So
And now I
yeah,
wanted to summarize the benefits of working with Evosys and Known to You and taking advantage of our partnership. Um, we're a one-stop shop. The Evosys and Known to You partnership enables us to provide an end-to-end solution for our clients. We don't just implement Oracle benefits, but we can cover the integration requirements too. Rather than coordinating with different vendors for the implementation and integration pieces, we can take care of everything for you. Our partnership and strong benefits experience enables our clients to really take advantage of proven industry best practices. We've completed many successful projects together, and in fact, we even have a client on the call today that worked with Evosys and Known to You for their benefits implementation as well as integration requirements. And I also wanted to point out that both Evosys and Known to You provide managed services beyond the initial implementation to cover all enhancements and support needs. The goal is really to ensure continued success for our clients beyond that initial implementation period. And finally, Evosys and Known to You are both market leaders with strong Oracle Cloud knowledge and experience. We partnered together numerous times to successfully implement Oracle benefits with the necessary integrations for our clients. And I wanted to let you know that we have prepared a comprehensive checklist for employers to reference that includes actions that need to be taken before open enrollment, during the open enrollment period, as well as after open enrollment takes place. If you'd like a copy of this checklist, please feel free to email me at audreyp@evosysglobal.com, and I'll be happy to send over a copy of that list for you. So that wraps up the content for our session today. If you do have any questions, please feel free to use the question bar so that we can address those. And also wanted to point out that the contact information is listed below as well. So again, if you'd like that checklist, please feel free to reach out to me. And you can see April's colleague Buddy's email is here for Known to You. Thank you. And again, please don't be shy if you have any questions. Don't hesitate to use the questions feature. Or if you prefer to reach out to us after the session, we're more than happy to have conversations offline as well. But certainly we do have some additional time at this point, and we're happy to address any questions that have cropped up during today's conversation. Okay, well, it looks like we were able to cover everything during our time today. We really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedules to join us. Certainly, please feel free to reach out if you'd like a copy of that checklist. And certainly, if you have any questions or would like to explore anything further, don't hesitate to reach out. And thank you very much, and we really appreciate your time this afternoon.
Thank you.